Hi guys, and welcome back to this week's episode. So we've had a bit of a rubbish week, so we'll give you an update on where we are with Charlie later in the episode. So we thought we'd go away for the weekend. So sadly it's not Barbados,
it's Scarbados.
Yeah, so Yorkshire's answer to the coast. So I don't think it's going to be sea, sun and sand.
It's going to be more fog, cold and
frost. So follow us this week as we go around Scarborough. See you later, guys. Excuse the road traffic, but this is a bit of a turnout for the books.
No longer frosty or misty.
No, we've got sea and sun. It's amazing. There we go. So an absolute treat.
I don't know what you mean, it's sunny. This is not sunny.
Well, it's not Barbados sunny, but it's not bad for middle of winter in UK. Just sort of show you the marina with the lovely sun.
Doctor Who.
So you know when you think it's a good idea, where you think something was. Just trying to find Papa's, one of our favourite fish and chip shops.
Who's Doctor Who?
Doctor Who?
Huh?
Do you mean he was Doctor Who? You know who Doctor Who is. He's got the TARDIS. There's one round here. They've gone past it.
No, who is Doctor Who?
I don't know. Who is he?
Oh,
Random conversation.
I don't know. Doctor Who.
So we used to go to Winking Willie's, but little Mr. Man's not keen on it. So doesn't like the fact that they leave the skin on the fish. So we're just trying to find Papa's.
Is it?
And then we've got the joy of the arcades on the back, as always we call them, the greedy slits. So here we go. So we're at the seafront at the moment. Okay, I've been commanded to cross the road. We found it. So they just they happen to have changed the front of it, so it's no longer blue. Fish and chips time. So they've changed the front of it, so we're now black and gold.
Can we go to the Dracula place?
Can we go to the what?
Dracula place.
I think it'll frighten you to death. No? Ooh, somebody might be brave or somebody might be crying. Right, off to fish and chips it is. It's dinner finished. Now it's to the greedy slits. So let's go and see what they're up to. Definitely my idea of hell, but you've got to when you're at the seaside, full of noise, swallows your money. But he loves it. What? 50 coins, well done. Maybe it doesn't swallow your money. So we've got a prize and more than we put in.
The target to clear. Round 1. Go!
For those of you who are old enough, big, we just hope you don't wake up in a suit tomorrow morning.
Come closer and listen to what Zoltar has to tell you.
No.
Dream as if you live forever. Live as if you die today. That's right. You must live your days as if they are your last. Because one day they will be. You know what I mean? So go on, have fun, and surrender more cash for more wisdom from the great Zoltar.
Scarborough's answer to all things Takarama, a bit of sea bay. So just a quick view of Little Mr. Man's star projector. So it does nebulas and stars on the top of the motorhome. It's actually a little spaceman figure. He hates the dark during the night, so yeah, this was a little bargain buy in terms of giving him some comfort during the night. Good morning!
Morning.
So where did we stay last night? Alpamare car park.
Scarborough.
Yeah. So we'll stick the what 3 words in for this. It's a great little location, lovely and quiet, and it's £6 for 24 hours. And as you can see, they're totally okay with motorhome staying. So there's no restrictions.
There is loads just in a line.
There is, yeah. They were all here, look. So yeah, lots of us stayed last night. Lovely and peaceful.
Really, really quiet.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't even know you were in the car park. You kind of forget.
That's it. And actually, I'll just show you Alpamare. So, we would normally take a Little Mr. Man there, but it's -3 and the water's very warm. And he gets a little bit of thermal shock when we've done that before. So we'll be coming back in the spring or in summer to take him in there. But yeah, not great at the moment in terms of -3. And I think, what is the water, about 20 odd? I think it's like nearly, it actually might be just over 30 degrees in it. It's super warm. And yeah, some of the sort of parts of Alpamare are outside. So yeah,
one of the strangest things I find is you're also right in front of a Premier Inn.
Yes. So they permit motorhome staying. Look, and there's the Premier Inn, which is there's advantage of actually there's a pub next door. So if you want to go in for a tipple, then yeah. But we didn't manage to pop into the pub last night, so we got playing Sims. So he wanted to play Sims. So by the time we'd settled down, it was about 8 o'clock. So we were like, right, okay, we're not going to the pub
you
tonight.
You could actually walk as well into Scarborough if you wanted from here. Yeah. It's not too far.
We're literally next to the park, aren't we?
P-Zone.
No, P-Zone's across the road. Yeah, this is the events one where they do the concerts.
Right.
So we just thought we'd have a little call in a caravan and motorhome shop on the way home, as you do. Jordan's a bit better dressed this time, so he's got a coat on.
I know, freezing. We're at Ebor Leisure,
yeah,
just on the A64.
A64, just top side of York. So yeah, just having a wander around. Little Mr. Man's having his lunch, so that or a safety snack as we call it.
I can't believe how much caravans have gone up.
I know.
Astronomical.
We're just looking at a Conqueror, and it's over 30 grand, and it's just
35,000.
Is it 35,000?
It's reduced. It was 39.
Jeez. So when we first bought our first new caravan, we had an Alpine. Is it Alpine? Yeah.
Alpine Sprite.
Yeah, a Sprite Alpine 4.
Well, it wasn't actually our first one.
Well, no, it was our first new caravan.
Oh yeah.
And it was 10,000 all in, brand new. Wow, times have changed.
Avondale.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And I had to rip the interior out because it was rotten. So yeah, fun times. But yeah, we're just gonna have a wander around. Not sure if they're open or not. So I guess you'll find out if they're open or not.
The first one I've just tried isn't.
Oh, is it locked?
Yeah.
Boo. So I think it's because people pinch gas knobs off the hobs, and yeah, I think they use it like a parts warehouse. So yeah, you can understand why they keep them shut and locked. So yeah, we're gonna have a wander around. Just having a little wander around inside. All the motorhomes and caravans are closed. Boom. But yeah, we've got everything you could possibly want in here. They're really friendly as well. They've just been talking to us about where we've been for the weekend. So always ask for a bit of consent if we're doing some filming, and they just said, yeah, just please don't film any of the customers, which we were totally fine with. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Try and miss them as I walk down. But yeah, everything you could possibly want. And to be honest, their prices are comparable to some of the stuff you get on Amazon as well. So they're really quite reasonable. Just got a little wander around. So spares in terms of trailer. Yeah, a very heavy-footed child behind me. It's because you're following me so close. I'm fed up of spending hours face blurring. Now, funnily enough, on a little note, actually, in terms of crockery, we use Coral, which is a melamine, not melamine based, it's ceramic based. They're pretty much bounceable, as they have out the cupboards a few times. It's one of the things we have found that we'd always love to swap to these lovely sort of colourful plates and bowls, but what we found is melamine just stains so bad with things like spaghetti bolognese, and then you have to use special chemicals to get it off. So yeah, we use the glass ceramic stuff. But interestingly, we spotted the other day when we were in IKEA, they actually do the vitriated glass in IKEA now, and they're super cheap. So yeah, a bit of a tip for you there. If you want any of the ceramic plates in terms of vitreous ceramic, pop into IKEA. Hello! Right, we're back home. So we thought we'd do our little update in terms of what's happened with Charlie. So, as you know, we said last week he was poorly. So we took him back to the vets on Tuesday. Yeah, to be told they suspected he'd got a brain tumour. So we'd seen quite a lot of change in terms of behaviour wise over the weekend. But really hard in terms of he'd bounce back and then be okay. When I brought him back from the vets on Friday, I got a bit of a nibble on the hand, so he took a chunk out, which is it's not like him at all.
He's never bit anybody.
No, he's just a soft, funny little dog, and you know he's lovely. But when we spoke to the vet, she said, you know, in terms of becoming unpredictable. I came home from work one day and you said, what did he say? He went into laundry and just sat there and
kind of isolated himself.
Yeah, that's not like him at all. So,
not to drag it out, we sadly had to put him to sleep.
Yeah.
So that was Tuesday, and our little boys really struggled.
We've had a week. Yeah, we've just had a really rough week with him. He defaults to, in Little Mr. Man's case, a lot of aggression or sort of super controlling, which is quite difficult to deal with as an adult, because they're trying to you're trying to help him, and then it doesn't matter if you're kind, he'll still reject or what was the thing?
It's a bit of push-pull.
Yeah.
I think that's it's a bit of push-pull, and he's not been aggressive towards us. There's been none of that. He's just
grumpy
and
angry
and needed lots of reassurance and nurturing, which seems to have helped him. The one really positive thing that I think he's done this week has been that he's been able to tell us he's struggling, which has really helped. So
he's not been good at that in the past, has he? He's sort of displayed it, and we've known what it is, but he kind of won't admit that he's struggling. And this week,
well, one of the things where we found a picture of that he'd drawn in school of Charlie,
Smiley Charlie,
and he wrote "I miss you." So yeah, I feel like we're ending this on a really bad note, and you know, the dog's no longer struggling, and
we'll get there.
And we're getting there, so
yeah.
it's just been very strange going away without him. It's been very strange not having him in the house, so that's just, I suppose, down to us to just adapt. A little Mr. Man for him to adapt to, and he's doing really well.
Yeah, he's had a lovely weekend as well.
Nice
We've had some good laughs, and little Alfie's come out with us. So
as you've seen earlier, he's been out in the arcades, and he's been able to play on his favourite machine.
Tried not to argue too much with him, so
and he's very into The Sims at the moment,
yeah.
so he's playing that. Yeah.
We've had a laptop in the motorhome playing Sims.
So he's loved it.
And a bit of a nightmare moment on how do you get a child in Sims. Oh my god. I was just... my worst nightmare. The Sims explaining the birds and the bees.
Doesn't explain much, they just go under the covers, and that's been about it.
And he said there was a lot of rustling under the covers, and we were like, okay, we're trying not to laugh.
We just kind of left it and just moved on to the next subject. And
I mean, God forbid you could just select put a child in. anyway, so,
we digress. But he's enjoyed it, and it wasn't as cold as I thought it would be. So it was lovely, really nice, very pleasant.
I think it was -3, but thank goodness for the central heating. When we didn't feel it too much. It's one of those things. It's cold and crisp, but we've had a good weekend, and we'll have to think about where next. So
for episode 4, which
so don't forget to like and subscribe. And can we do a bit of myth busting for those who are sort of the YouTube subscribe? It doesn't cost anything, and I think a lot of people think that when you subscribe it costs something. It doesn't. It's just our way of knowing if people are interested and enjoying our videos. So
because obviously we don't want to just keep doing videos if nobody's really enjoying them, or they're not purposeful. So like and subscribe so we know you want more content. That'll encourage us a little bit more in terms of the content we create. So
and leave some comments, because this is about a channel for you. It's not about us. We're just showing our journey, but we want this to make this work for you. Okay.
Right. Bye bye.
Thanks very much. Take care. See you soon. Bye.